Federal government restates commitment to boosting economic growth through improved road infrastructure. National Forum of Former Legislators advocates adoption of rational presidency in the Constitution.
If all of us agree that rotation is necessary for us to be stable as a polity, why wouldn't we constitutionalize it?
EFCC chairman makes case for creation of special courts to prosecute anti-corruption cases to avoid unnecessary delays. Federal government has restated its commitment to boosting economic growth through improved road infrastructure, with Kano State benefiting from ongoing emergency interventions. Special advisor to the president on community engagement in Northwest made this known during the inspection and inauguration of approved federal emergency road projects nationwide, including 48 projects in the Northwest zone. Details with our Salisu.
The tour featured the inauguration of road projects at the Economic City in Bichi local government area and Magajirumfa Road in Nasarawa GRA. It also included the inspection of the Kano Northern Bypass, a 37.8-kilometer dualized road with 10 bridges, as well as the inspection of outstanding works on Section A and 3 of the Abuja-Kaduna-Kano Road. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, said the projects are designed to stimulate economic activities, improve connectivity, enhance the welfare of residents, and promote businesses within and around Kano State.
This road will bring all the people from Northeast. They will have direct access without going through Kano. They will go straight if they're going to Northwestern State.
The team also inspected repair works on washed out culverts and failed sections along the Kwanar Garko Kibia Road, as well as a special intervention aimed at addressing flood damage to hydraulic structures on the Wudil Derki Road. The team acknowledged that all ongoing projects are being closely supervised by qualified professionals from the Federal Ministry of Works, reaffirming the ministry's commitment to quality assurance and adherence to specifications. In Kano, Awal Salisu, NTA News.
The National Forum of Former Legislators has expressed support for the re-election of President Bola Tinubu, adopting him as its sole presidential candidate for the 2027 general elections. The forum gave the endorsement in the communique at its national summit in Abuja, where it also called on the National Assembly to enshrine rotational presidency in the 1999 Constitution. National Assembly correspondent Mitaire Ikpen reports.
The National Forum of Former Legislators brings together federal and state lawmakers who were once active even as presiding officers to leverage on their wealth of experience and institutional memory for nation building and the welfare of members. The theme of this year's National Summit, National Unity and Nation Building Beyond 2031, speaks volumes about the need to close ranks for sustainable reforms and national development irrespective of political leanings. Several speakers described national unity as necessary for Nigeria's survival, anchored on the principles of justice, equity, and rotational presidency.
When people serve 4 years and they've done well, we return them for another 4 years. And again, there's concept of north-south dichotomy.
If all of us agree that rotation is necessary for us to be stable as a polity, why wouldn't we constitutionalize it?
In keeping with the spirit of equity, inclusion, and national balance, we affirm that the presidency should return to the Northern region after the completion of the Southern presidency and the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria should be supported to complete the full 8 years.
When is the turn of the Northerners, we do not need to start arguing with them. We will support them wholeheartedly.
The forum attributed its support for continuity of the Tinubu presidency to robust socio-economic reforms of the present administration, which have brought about security, political and economic stability, as well as constitutional order.
President Tinubu's government has advanced numerous initiatives built on the foundation of national unity through programs that span the entire country.
Because of the improvement in security, instead of running away from the Northeast, people were running to Northeast in order to celebrate the holidays.
It's important to understand that this president came on board, took the very difficult decision, took the decision presidents would have been scared to take in their second term. He took it in his first term, not even considering that he had an election ahead of him.
The National Forum of Former Legislators also canvassed consideration of its members and their inputs in the constitution review process. In Abuja, Mitaire Ikben, NTA News.
The BAT ideological group is set to empower 1 million indigent people in Kwara State in the first phase of its all-inclusive empowerment program. And the empowerment program is aimed at alleviating poverty and making the citizens self-reliant. Otiad Olushola reports.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu Ideological Group is a non-governmental organization with a mandate to promote and project the ideas and vision of President Bola Tinubu ahead of the 2027 general election. Addressing the wives of military and paramilitary associations, widows, market women, and the aged, the national women leader of the group, Gloria Luka, says BAT Ideological Group is determined to empower the people to be self-reliant and contribute to nation building.
We stand to achieve to empower women, both the military and the paramilitary women, to tell them of the good work that our president has been doing, and for the coming next year election by the special grace of God, to vote our president back to seat the second time, for him to continue all the good works that he has been doing.
Baba Asiwaju is a builder of people and a mentor and a pillar of support to many people.
The selected beneficiaries believe the empowerment program will surely take them out of poverty and ensure self-reliance.
It will go a long way in enhancing the women to do more for themselves.
With this empowerment, it can take us to somewhere. We'll be able to utilize it to take care of ourselves and our children.
The all-inclusive empowerment program of BAT Ideological Group include provision of vocational working tools, business cash support, food items, scholarship to indigent students, and medical support. Mutiat Olushola, NTA News.
The African Democratic Congress, ADC, has written to the Independent National Electoral Commission seeking the postponement of the Federal Capital Territory Area Council elections scheduled for Saturday, 21st of February 2026. Now, due to Ramadan fast, in a statement signed by the party's national chairman, Senator David Mark, and the national secretary, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, the ADC noted that the election detail falls within the Ramadan period, which will be observed by a large number of voters in the FCT. The party said the request is in the interest of fairness and inclusivity to ensure full participation of all eligible voters. It also reaffirmed its commitment to due process and requested INEC's guidance in line with the Electoral Act, the Constitution, and the Commission's guidelines. Nigeria's youthful population is driving an industrial revolution in education as federal government shifts gears towards prioritizing flexibility and self-directed learning processes while challenging the one-size-fits-all approach to education. This resonates as the nation joins global community to mark International Day of Education. Details with Zenret Digmun.
Another date on the United Nations calendar today, but also confronting a challenge that has weighed on the nation's education sector for some time now. The more than half of the country's population under the age of 30 and mostly without any skill or capacity for self-development. Now, the government sees the real issue And the journey towards recalibration takes another path away from the mere pursuit of national literacy to co-creating a generation that can fiercely compete on a global digital stage, which aligns with this year's theme, the power of youth in co-creating education.
And as we do this, we're also looking at areas beyond adding digital literacy into our curriculum. We're also going to add AI in education to it. So at the end of the whole, we're keeping with world best standard, so we're not left behind. And what also have we done with this? We don't have a choice. AI is come to stay in education, and that's why in UBEC we work the institution, the various institutional reporting process up in UBEC. We now have a department, a unit, actually a division that is now really created for AI in education.
Insights from the Federal Ministry of Education suggests that while the ghosts of the past, like learning poverty, outdated infrastructure, poor policy implementation, and a relatively high number of out-of-school children still persist in the sector, the Renewed Hope agenda is throwing its full weight behind a systemic overhaul, as evident in the increased budgetary and non-budgetary support, aimed at turning schools into incubating hubs, and this is being driven by the Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET program.
And then we also have skills that maybe will take longer than 6 months to learn, and these we are taking them to vocational enterprises institutions where it's a program for 1 year. It's also targeting youths. They'll be exposed to a skill, and the program is designed in such a way that it's 70% practical and 30% deductive.
And as these strategies progress, another key issue the federal government is working on is creating a safe space for Nigeria's new generation innovators, as it is believed that a healthy environment breeds high-quality ideas. In Abuja, Zenred Dingmoon, NTA News.
This is the news at 10 on NTA News 24. There will be more reports after the break. Stay with us.
Season's greetings from all of us at Erisco Foods. The festivities are already in the air, and we'd like to especially thank you for your continued patronage of Erisco Foods, the only tomato brand to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the federal government of Nigeria. With our proud Nigerian products and services, we have continued to create thousands of jobs for our people and for the growth of our economy. Thank you, our esteemed customers, distributors, and partners. Yes, the taste of Nigeria is the taste of celebration and the taste of goodwill and good cooking. We care for your good health and long life. So cook right and eat healthy to live longer. Always buy Erisco products. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to
the only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Tomato paste, the taste of Nigeria.
This is NTA News 24.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has reaffirmed his administration's unwavering commitment to education, describing it as the most enduring pillar for human capital development and sustainable societal progress. The governor stated this at the 7th Combined Convocation Ceremony and 25th anniversary celebration of Prince Abubakar Audu University, Ayengba, marking his first official convocation outing as visitor to the university since assuming office. He paid glowing tribute to the late founder of the institution, Prince Abubakar Audu, describing him as a visionary leader whose belief in education continues to shape generations. A major highlight of his address was the full reactivation and accreditation of the MBBS program, which had remained dormant for 12 years. In recognition of his contributions to public service and governance, Governor Ododo was conferred with an honorary doctorate degree in public administration during the ceremony. As part of activities marking the convocation, Governor Ododo inspected and commissioned several projects on campus, including Patrick Adaba Road, named in honor of the late former Deputy Governor of Kogi State. The federal government has introduced a framework aimed at resolving the prolonged industrial disputes with the joint health sector unions, assuring health workers that the long-awaited review of the consolidated health salary structure is still under active consideration, and the government is responsible and also responding to. Response follows a joint statement by Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress, which accused the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare of deliberately failing to implement the 2021 report of the Technical Committee on CONHES, an adjustment. In a press release signed by the Director of Information and Public Relations, Alaba Balogun, the ministry dismissed claims of intentional inaction on the committee's report or discrimination against any category of health workers. It reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to maintaining industrial harmony in the health sector. And the ministry stated that JUHESU members are among the beneficiaries of the recent upward review of professional allowances for health workers, with arrears estimated at about 58 billion naira from July 2024 and an additional 40 billion annually. It added that the several conciliatory meetings has been held with JUHESU since the strike commenced. Addressing the no work, no pay policy, the ministry stated that JUHESU should suspend the strike in good faith, and the matter would be handled administratively. It also expressed the readiness to continue engaging the NLC and TUC in subsequent negotiations. The federal government emphasized its commitment to achieving a fair and lasting resolution through dialogue, mutual respect, and equity across all professional cadres in the health sector. With the success recorded in the year 2025 by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Commission Chairman Ola Olukoyede says the terms of recoveries and convictions, there is need for a special court to prosecute anti-corruption cases to avoid unnecessary delays. And the chairman of the commission stated this at a reward and recognition program aimed at appreciating personnel who performed well, encouraging others to upscale the fight against corruption in the country, with recoveries running into billions of naira, millions of dollars, and hundreds of thousands of pounds, sterling, and euros, while convictions are in thousands. And the commission says it will improve on the gains achieved with integrity in order to remain the nation's foremost anti-corruption agency.
What we have done today is symbolic of the fact that whatever you sow, you will reap. And this is very apt and is very important for us to do things like this, to recognize those who are putting their best.
Nigerians miners are about to interrogate issues around mining and its implication on communities and livelihoods at its upcoming conference in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Damian Ukor reports.
Optimizing efficiency, sustainability and resilience in resources management and infrastructure development is the focus of miners when they meet in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State in March this year under the umbrella of the 261st National Council meeting and the 61st Annual International Conference and Exhibition of the Nigerian Mining and Geosciences Society. For emphasis, miners note that mineral resources are not owned by communities but government, and therefore license owners must be held responsible for illegal mining activities in the country.
If you have an area of interest, there must be licensing processed, there must be community involvement, so we reduce the community issues that came up from when oil was discovered and is being extracted. There must be a correction somewhere.
The society advances reasons for hosting the 2026 conference in Uyo.
Akwa Ibom is also endowed with beach and construction sands, clay, laterites, gravel prospects, and other industrial minerals, groundwater and surface water resources.
The government of Akwa Ibom State is pleased that the conference is holding in Uyo and looks forward to hosting the delegates.
We have clay, a lot of fine clay in Akwa Ibom State. We have the fine sand, glass sand, a lot in Akwa Ibom State, and other minerals.
Sub-themes will focus on energy and mineral exploration, extraction and development, flood control, trends in geoscientific discovery and innovation, and the role of geosciences in the construction industry. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
This is the news at 10 on NTA News 24. Here's the recap of our top stories. Minister of Works inspects road projects across Northwest region, reinstates commitments to improve road infrastructure. National Forum of Former Legislators advocates adoption of rotational presidency in the Constitution.
If all of us agree that rotation is necessary for us to be stable as a polity, why wouldn't we constitutionalize it?
EFCC chairman makes case for creation of special courts to prosecute anti-corruption cases to avoid unnecessary delays. Zamfara State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency is urging parents and guardians to monitor their wards closely, citing increased drug misuse in the state after seizing over 1.8 tons of illicit drugs and made other giant strides in combating drug-related crimes in the state. Correspondent Haliru Mohammed reports.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) was established in 1989 with the mandate to tackle drug-related crime. In Zamfara State, the agency has made significant strides in its effort to achieve this mandate with the seizure of more than 1.8 tons of Indian hemp and psychotropic substances in 2025.
It is not only operations we do and going to court. We do many other things. We counsel people. We tell them the problems of drugs. So, and that one, we doesn't stay in one place. We go around.
The NDLEA's state deputy commander further noted that large arms and ammunition were arrested, 47 individuals convicted, with 39 cases awaiting trial.
Parents should always keep eye to their children. They should be observing where they sleep, what is actually happening, or inspecting where they sleep.
The agency is, however, seeking more government support for logistics to enhance its operations. In Gusau, Halil Muhammad, NTA News.
That report concludes the news at this time. I'm Comfort and Modu. Many thanks for watching. Join us again for the news update at 11.